we're going to the mini garden, see if we have any more black cherry tomatoes ready to pick. None ready yet, I don't think. Thank you, ma'am. Making some meat sauce for spaghetti. I've got the water getting ready over here for the noodles. I'm just gonna make this meat sauce right here in the skillet. When the meat gets done, I'm gonna drain it. I put some minced onions in here with it. So when it gets finished cooking, I'm gonna drain it and we'll add all the sauce ingredients in here with the meat instead of making it separate. I had to defrost it, so some parts are a little bit frozen still. I'm also gonna make a firecracker fruit dip to have with the spaghetti because we've got watermelon, strawberries, I think we've got some mango, blackberries, raspberries. So we're gonna make a little fruit dip to go with that because it's definitely feeling like summertime out there today, y'all. And this nice, cool fruit dip will be good to have with the spaghetti or after the spaghetti. We'll go ahead and mix up the dip and put it in the refrigerator. We need to switch to the whisk attachment. This is ready for the spaghetti. Let me go ahead and put that in real quick, Sissy. Can you put me some salt in here? Okay, so in here for the fruit dip, I'm gonna do just 1.5 cups of heavy cream. And we're gonna whip this just until it starts to thicken. Okay, we're starting to thicken up there. I'm gonna put just a drop of coconut extract. You don't need a lot. Maybe, that was maybe a 1/4 teaspoon. Maybe not quite that much, just a little. We'll let that whip up a little bit more before we add in the cream cheese. Okay, we'll go ahead and add in the cream cheese now. We just got this cream cheese spread. It's, what are you, 8 ounce. So we'll put all this in and keep whipping it. I'm gonna put just a little bit of maple syrup to sweeten it. And then the last thing you need is just a little squeeze of lime juice. You could also do lime zest if you want to. I think the ground beef is done. Okay. It's all brown. Okay, can you turn it down to low and I'll get this mixing and then I'll check it. This will be a fun dip to make for the 4th of July. Y'all see why in just a minute. It's called Firecracker Fruit Dip. A little more maple syrup. Probably 2 tablespoons.
So this one's like sour cream and onion chips.
It's probably the minced onions and the ground beef. Now we'll whip that until it's nice and thick. Let me taste it before it gets fully whipped up and see if I need any more coconut extract or anything else. That is so good. Just that little drop of coconut is perfect. It's great. Okay, we'll keep mixing. Okay, I think that's good. The firecracker part. We have some blue sprinkles and red. We're just gonna put a few in here. Just have little pops of red and blue, so it's a red, white, and blue firecracker fruit dip. And it tastes really summery with the coconut and lime and all. We'll just stir that in. And that's it. We'll get this in a bowl and put it in the refrigerator while we finish the spaghetti. Pasta is done. We'll go ahead and drain this real quick. Okay, we're gonna turn this back up to just a little under medium. The first thing we're gonna put in is some tomato paste. Probably just about 3 or 4 ounces, not a full 6-ounce can. Go ahead and let that start warming up so it'll mix in good. Now we're going to put 1 can of Rotel and we're going to drain it. This is kind of like a summery spaghetti. Now we don't have, this isn't super spicy, but you can make it really spicy if you wanted to. Southwest summer spaghetti, that would be good. And if you have tomatoes fresh from the garden, you can add those in. I went out there to check. I have gotten 1 black cherry tomato so far, and we've gotten 1, I think it's Titus's Better Boys, turned red already. So we've gotten 2, so, well, I'm sorry, and my grape tomatoes that we've gotten a few so far. But not enough to make the spaghetti, so we're using canned. 1 can of diced tomatoes. I'm putting all this stuff first so we know how much just tomato sauce we need to add. It will be ready in just about 15 minutes. This will just need to simmer for a few minutes. Now, last summer we did make a summer spaghetti. I think we had like zucchini and stuff in the sauce. I think we did. It was really good. All right, we're gonna put some salt and pepper. Sissy, do you want to put the salt and pepper in? A few red pepper flakes, some garlic powder, oregano leaves. That's the secret ingredient.
Oregano.
Yes.
You had to eat spaghetti so many times. And everybody's seeking video.
I know. Used to, y'all, every night, every time we had spaghetti, we had to watch the Andy Griffith Show Dinner at 8 episode. It was just like, when we had spaghetti, we watched that while we ate our spaghetti.
Yeah.
Because that show, it always makes you want spaghetti. Now, we'll start with a little bit of tomato sauce, we'll do about 10 ounces. Now, we'll just let this simmer for about 10 minutes. I think we need a little more sauce in there. About 15 ounces. That's it. We'll just let this simmer and we'll be ready to eat. And I'll be getting the fruit tray set up while this is simmering. Yeah, that's wonderful. Turn it down. It's about to start really bubbling. Good, Sissy?
Woo! That's good sauce. Woo!
Okay.
Can't you see me at an Italian restaurant?
I love how you taste test sauce with a fork.
Woo!
Now, Daddy, I know that you're wanting to get this watermelon, but don't. You can get it when we get out there to eat.
Folks, you don't mean any harm by telling me that.
No.
She just knows I eat a whole watermelon every day.
Yeah, he does.
I eat a lot of watermelon.